What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video.
Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 100K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Buenos días desde Guinea Equatorial, mi país número 148. ¿Por qué estoy hablando en español? Porque toda la gente aquí habla en español. Es increíble.
Yo, wherever he is lit, like,
I'm here in Equatorial Guinea, my 148th country. It's the only Spanish-speaking country on the African continent, and it's really cool to be able to communicate with everyone around me.
Hola, aquí en Guinea Ecuatorial todos hablamos el español.
140 países con más de 140. ¿Cuántos son exactamente los países que has visitado?
148.
148.
That's me being interviewed in Spanish on the biggest TV station in Equatorial Guinea.
Wow.
I'm getting makeup right now in Equatorial Guinea for a TV interview. Pretty awesome experience, to say the least. I've spent the last 3 days roaming around this country, which is currently celebrating its 50th year independence from Spain. Through social media, I got in touch with a guy named Lucas.
Hola, desde Malabo.
Who not only picked me up at the airport, but was kind enough to take me all around the country and make plans for me. Equatorial Guinea is one of the oddest, most beautiful countries in the world. Let me start off by saying it's really hard to take photos and videos here because there are police standing and patrolling on every corner and they're watching you. So a lot of the footage you're about to see was taken on iPhone only. Alright, so Equatorial Guinea. The name itself makes you curious. The country has two main parts. The first part is on the mainland, sandwiched between Gabon and Cameroon, and then you have the tropical island of Bioko, which is just 30 miles off the Cameroonian shore, and that's also where the capital of Malabo is, where I'm coming to you right now from my hotel room. Everywhere I've been on this island, people are really friendly and nice, coming up to me saying hello.
Hola, hi.
¿Qué tal?
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Welcome to Malabo.
Thank you very much. And they're not really shy to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Man, what more will we be wild about?
This is definitely a wild moment. Yeah.
Like, really. And you know, I love when there's misconceptions about Africans.
Facts.
Like, they are speaking 2, 3, 4 languages at a time. Sometimes so many languages that they know.
Mm-hmm. This was such a peace location right now because, as he was saying, everyone seems happy.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it, seeing everybody that seems happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a good view. It's just the vibes about it is just nice.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
But so far, it just looks like a small country. So,
yeah.
Let's learn more.
Which is a lot more convenient for me compared to other African countries. The landscape of this country is as green as you will find anywhere on earth.
We have a lot of beautiful beach.
You have mountains, beaches, jungles, sunshine. It kind of reminded me of the Philippines. The spotless roads and pristine infrastructure will leave you stunned. We're cruising around right now. First impressions are it's extremely modern. It almost feels like an American city. While most of Central Africa has beaten down dirt roads, Equatorial Guinea looks like a fairy tale. We're here at Sofitel, walking out on this beautiful dock that goes over the sea, and everything is really, really nice here. The roads are better than anywhere on the continent, including South Africa. Cool. Even when you leave Malabo to the countryside, they remain perfect. Malabo is filled with gorgeous plazas and cathedrals, feeling something like Cartagena, Colombia, or somewhere else in the Caribbean. But roaming around the streets is strange because they're so empty. Traffic during the daytime is almost non-existent. It sort of reminded me of Pyongyang. There are massive apartment complexes and resorts with very little action inside. It's kind of unusual. As a tourist, I find the prices here to be extremely expensive, rivaling...
So where is everybody? Like, what is to do? Yeah. Like, what is there to do out there? Like, at 100% on, like, everybody's doing this. It's like
why
eating,
no one's there?
Chilling out somewhere. Like, it seems like it's just quiet. Everybody mind their own business.
Seem quiet. It does.
That of Luanda, Angola, for the most in the world. To get here from Douala, Cameroon, it was a 25-minute flight, and it cost me $550. That's $22 per minute. Any decent hotel room in the country will be at least $200, and I got a burger for lunch, which was $35. If you want to come here, then you have no choice but to pay up. You may have noticed money being a common theme here, and yes, as you probably guessed it, it's oil money. If there is one thing I've learned from all of my travels, It is that oil runs the world.
Wow.
Some big oil reserves were discovered about 30 years ago, and the US and China both dived in, which is why it feels like a first world country here. It also explains why Americans don't need a visa to get inside.
Okay.
But not everyone here is rich. In fact, it's just a very small percentage. And then, just like elsewhere on the continent, there's corruption. 3/4 of the population live in poverty. Okay, I'm walking through some of the poor areas of Malabo, and you can see the living condition for these people. It is extremely sad. So this house was just on fire. I've been wondering, how could a country be so small and make so much money, and that most of their people suffer? Where's the money going? I am not here to point fingers, but it appears to me that the majority of the money is going in a few people's pockets. The most bizarre thing I noticed as I drove around Malabo was a massive complex of 54 identical mansions. One was built for every African leader when they came here for an African Union summit. And what are they used for now? Nothing. There's a lot more to...
Wow.
They built homes, mansions for temporary visitors, and 3/4 of the population is in poverty?
Yeah. It sounds like there's a lot of pocket money. I mean, hey, I'm not doing to point fingers either, but from what I'm hearing, it's what it sounds like.
And just looking at, the good areas that he was filming, like, this looked like a good tourist spot.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's expensive.
But it's poor everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, it's like, I believe you said this in the last video, what is the government going to do about it?
Right.
And that's where the actions really need to be taking place at. No more money should be pocketed. It should go back to the people who needs it.
They could turn those mansions into hotels.
Easy.
Employ the people who's, living in those conditions. Y'all could bring tourists to the country. Like,
the Equatorial Guinea story, which I will leave out and let you research online later. I'm just here to give you a taste of what I've seen over the last few days in the country. The truth is that Equatorial Guinea is a very interesting place, and I highly recommend coming here for an experience you will never forget. I'm Drew Binsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and join me as I plan to visit...
Yes, guys, so he has visited every country in the world. Go check out his channel. It's always disappointing when you hear things like that.
It's a beautiful country, but it still seems very quiet. And I know there's a lot to do, a lot of people to meet, and there's always going to be this one spot or two that just don't have it all. You know what I'm saying? But
right. So let's learn more about Equatorial Guinea. Drop those links in our description box below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel. We'll see you soon. Peace.